Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game. And they got it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Block it in motion right. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Here we go.
They run with a second-year man. It's Kenneth Walker. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. Given 42 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now Gino. He's got Hamler on the out route. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Walker. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting. Myers' kick is good, and
the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now they'll shift things around.
Watch out now. 50. On the ball.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Come on, 38. Wrong, 10.
One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders.
He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
6, 7.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Let's go. Go set. Good. 52.
A quick throw complete to Chark. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up 2nd down.
5, 97.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
22 meters.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Shot. 17.
shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Three 0 after one on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Let's go. Go set. 10 cycles.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Smith. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Geno. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
They snap it to Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
The Seahawks at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Out of the gun, Smith.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Strike. 13X.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to throw, Smith. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have regained the lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Steel, black. Black chop. Green jack.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 3. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Hurst makes a catch, a welcome sight to the Panthers, who believe there's still growth in the 6-year tight end. Over 50 catches last season. Hoping he is the field-moving tight end Carolina hasn't had since Greg Olson's prime.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw here.
That is caught. He's into space past the 25.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go back to the ground with Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And he's got his guys a shot from late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, on turbo, on turbo.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So, barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Second down and 6 now.
Hey, on the ball.
And going right back to Walker. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Straight ahead, Walker. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
3-3. Squad red. Blue stripe. White. Smash, red.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Flag blue. Blue, black, Edo blue. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this to the rookie, Jonathan Mingo. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
6, metal. Fuse, yellow. Steel, black. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And some room to work. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
10.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Drill, 52. Right, 97. Ready.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Red, yellow.
The chart goes in motion left.
Blaster, 6.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, we go.
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Oz, Oz.
Gino down to throw.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
There we go, sit on.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Snowball, snowball. Come on, shot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Buying time to his left.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up. Backing up, eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Lion, lion.
Throwing is Smith.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. On 4th down, Smith.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And touchdown, Sam.
Kenneth Walker.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Seahawks get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
Okay,
Good
ready?
starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Drill 3.
And now an audible here into something else.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 3. Smith here, and audible at the line.
Now Geno. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Dancing to his left. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Gutsy decision to keep it, but it turned out to be the right one, and all of a sudden 4th down becomes 1st down.
Gutsy and smart, because he's used to making a lot of decisions. You know that on every play he has to do it. In this case, he made the proper one, and that turned into a big first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. An audible here to get a new look.
A 29-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
Well, defensively there, you want to play it a little safe and keep the action in front of you, but you definitely aren't looking to give up plays like that. They still got the cushion of a 2-score lead, but don't give them a freebie here in the final minute.
So the victory here for Seattle.